Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. Yes, I did just wake up, which is why I have no makeup on for those of you who were wondering. But I also don't have makeup on today because we are going to be testing out the new NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. So this is the new foundation that NYX just came out with. It's called the Total Control Drop Foundation. I've heard it's supposed to be something like the Cover FX foundation drops that they have. I've heard it's supposed to be kind of like that. This actually, I saw on NYX's Instagram that it just launched, but I bought this about a month ago at Ulta, which is where I work. So I was kind of confused as to why we had it earlier than when it was actually released and launched. But Ulta actually only has about 6 shades of this foundation, and NYX announced on their Instagram that I think they have about 20 shades really. So maybe it was more just a sneak peek type thing. I don't really know, but when I saw it I was like, this is really interesting, so why not give it a shot? And of course I wanted to film it for you guys to let you know how it works, because maybe it's going to end up being really nice. I don't know. That's what we're going to try today. So this is what it looks like in the bottle. I really hope that this is the right shade for me, because if it's not, we're going to have some problems. But I swatched it on the back of my hand with the tester, and it seemed to be pretty nice. It's in the shade 8 True Beige, which is usually around the shades that I would be, so that sounds about right. It says that you're supposed to be able to control the coverage with the drop, so it's supposed to be something that's buildable. It's supposed to be matte as well, and I have oily skin, so I hope that it is matte. They also did launch a new foundation brush to go with this. I didn't buy it because I think it was $13 or something, and this is already about $13, $14. And the brush honestly wasn't anything spectacular. It was just a regular flathead brush like this. So I already had one that was pretty similar to it, so I didn't even bother buying it because I had one that was the same thing. I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. I doubt it because, I mean, it's just a brush. So, yeah, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to check up with you guys throughout the whole day, because this is going to be a first impression. So we're going to check throughout the day, see how it's holding up, and then at the very end of the day, I will come back and review all of my thoughts for you guys and let you know how I truly feel about this foundation. So I'm going to be using products that I use on the daily that I know work for me personally, so that if the foundation does mess up, I know it's nothing to do with the primers or anything that I'm using. So I'm going to start off priming my face with my Professional by Benefit, because this has never done me wrong. I love the way that this works. It fills in my pores, and with this being a drop foundation, I feel maybe it can sink into your pores pretty easily. So we shall see how it truly works. So after that, we can just go right on into the foundation, and let's open it. I already know kind of what it looks like. Interesting. I don't know if you guys can see what that looks like. It's very interesting. So I don't know how to use this. I'm going to use maybe half my face with the sponge and then half with the brush to kind of see what the difference is. Maybe that would be a good idea. Just like my damp beauty sponge, which is clean. I cleaned it not too long ago, but I use it every day, so that's why it's dirty again. So yeah, I really hope that this is a good color. So I'm just going to pick it up with my sponge, and let's just go on and see. I hope this doesn't break me out, because right now my skin is looking okay, so I don't want anything to mess it up. Oh my god. That was a good oh my god. I have lipstick on from when my mom just kissed me. The coverage is there. Wow. I was kind of skeptical, but this is covering really nicely. And it is my color, so that's nice. So that's about half my face done. That's no makeup, and that's with the NYX foundation. This is amazing, and it's completely matte. Like, my skin doesn't feel tacky at all. It feels completely matte. The coverage is amazing. I'm just going to put a couple more drops on the back of my hand to do like my nose. Just did 2. Just so I can do my nose area and then some other areas that might need just a little bit more coverage. Like I said, you can kind of control it, which is nice. See, it does what it says you can do. You can control it with how many drops you want, so you're not really wasting it. And the sponge, oh man, I didn't see how it would apply with the brush. I don't know, I just got so into it I forgot to use the brush and I just used my sponge for the whole thing. Well, we can do another layer on top because we need to see if it's buildable enough, so we can go in with another layer on top with a brush and we'll see how it goes from there too. Ooh, I kind of like it with the brush. I'm not a huge brush person. I keep pronouncing that so wrong. I'm not a huge brush person, but this is looking like it's really nice. I just said I woke up so I can't speak today. This is looking like it's applying really nicely with the brush. Yeah. Oh my god, I might like this with the brush just a little bit better. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. So going in first, I did use the Beauty Blender, the Real Technique sponge, whatever you want to call it. You can never go wrong with using that. I think it came out really, really nice. It covered, and it just like glided right over my skin. It covered everything. It feels like I have nothing on my skin. Honestly, it's such a lightweight foundation. And then I went in with the brush just to kind of see how the coverage would be and see how it applies with the brush. And I honestly really like the way that it applied with the brush. I feel like it covered just a little bit more with the brush because I feel like maybe the sponge can soak up a little bit of the product in there. That's just how they roll. But the brush actually did it really, really nicely. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera because the camera does not do it justice. But like, this foundation is no joke, dude. This is really, really nice. So now what I'm going to do is just like apply all of my other face products on top to see how they apply on top of this foundation and see how they kind of react. So I'm just going to put on my usual concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. And I always apply this with the sponge. So the concealer went on really nicely. I mean, that's a great concealer, so it's been working for me. So with the foundation, I feel like it looks really, really nice. I'm just going to go ahead and add some of my Airspun powder, which is the powder that I use every day. Just going to put that underneath my eyes to set the concealer. And I know that this powder works for me, so if the foundation ends up not being nice at the end of the day, I know that it wasn't my powder or anything, because this always works for me. But sometimes powders and foundations don't work nicely together, so who knows. I'm just going to add that all over my face. I'm not really going to bake my face today because I'm not going like full glam. I'm just using like very casual makeup. So just a little setting powder will do. Alright, so I've just applied all of my face makeup on, like bronzer, blush, highlight, all that. And I didn't have a problem applying any of it. It all went on really smoothly like it always does. So this foundation so far, guys, has me shook. There's a bug on my mirror right now. Nope. Okay. I'll let you live for now. Anyways, this foundation has me shook. I can't believe how nice this is looking. My face looks flawless. It looks porcelain. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, my eyes, everything like that, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I just finished the rest of my makeup and I just changed, and so far, guys, like, I keep looking at myself in the mirror and I love, love, love the way that this foundation looks on the skin. It looks like flawless porcelain. I don't even know how to explain it. I wish you guys could see it in person because I know that the camera is not picking it up. as nice as it looks. But so far, I'm really impressed, but the true test is to see how it lasts throughout the day. So right now, it is 2:08 in the afternoon, and I'm going out with my friend. We're going to go to the mall and just like chill for the rest of the day. So I'm going to see how this foundation kind of holds up throughout the day. I'll be doing some check-ins. It's going to be kind of like a vlog style, I guess you could say. So yeah, I just thought it would be more fun to take you guys along with me throughout the foundation first impression journey. Because I like to see how a foundation lasts throughout the whole entire day rather than just putting it on my face. It might look nice now, but a couple hours from now, is it still going to look the same, or like what, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll just figure that out throughout the day, see how it holds up, things like that. So yeah. Okay, so quick update on the foundation. How do you think it looks on me?
I think it looks really good.
Do you think it looks good?
I do.
Like,
I like it.
Yeah? I think it looks like really flawless. And it's been about an hour since I last told you guys like when I put it on. And I'm feeling it. It looks really, really good. So I have high hopes for the end of the day. I didn't spray myself with like any type of like Fix Plus or all-nighter. So we shall see how this ends up.
Hi.
So until our next one. Hey guys, so real quickly I just wanted to do another update. What time is it? Let me see. Excuse me. It's 6:31 right now, so it's been about what, like 3.5 hours since I last checked up with you when I went to the mall. So update on the foundation. I just ate some pizza and everything, so I'm a little like gross, but let's see. So I am like starting to get a little bit oily now. Like I said, I have really oily skin, so it's starting to seep through at the moment, so I will have to powder because I am going to go out later. So I'm going to need to powder up my face a little bit so that's not so like dewy, because it was matte when I first put it on. I'm just trying to find like a good angle. So right now I see that it's like kind of not caking, but it's kind of breaking apart, I guess you could say, like right onto this area of my face. I don't know if you can see that. And my smile lines, I always get like the indentation here of like the foundation, so right there it's starting to kind of wear off. I don't think that this foundation is meant to be like a stay all day or like waterproof 24-hour type thing. Nothing like that. I don't think it's supposed to be something like that. But it's definitely starting to kind of seep through here. It's faded away a little bit throughout like the nose area. But other than that, like the rest of the face looks really nice, really like flawless still. It doesn't look exactly how it did when I first put it on, of course. But no, so far so good. I mean, other than the breaking apart here, which happens a lot with pretty much all foundations, the first place where it goes is the cheek area and like around the nose and the forehead. So, I mean, that's kind of to be expected, but so far it doesn't look too bad. I can kind of start seeing my pores a little bit, but nothing too bad that I can't touch up, because I am going to go out later, like I said. So before I go out, I'll probably just touch up my foundation a little bit, just do a little bit of powder, maybe add a little bit of concealer here because I was wearing like a hat, so probably not the best idea, but whatever. So yeah, so far so good. I'm still liking it. I'm just going to powder up my face and I feel like everything will be back to normal. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in the next update. Hey guys, so I'm back with my last checkup on this foundation. Right now it is 12:39 a.m. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so I've had this foundation on for a total of, put it on at like 1:30. I've had it on for almost 12 hours, so about 11 hours I've had this foundation on, which is a pretty good test out time. I usually have a full face of makeup on for about that time anyway. I have to be really quiet because I feel like everyone in my house is sleeping, so I'm sorry if I'm being really quiet. But so my final update on the foundation, Before I went out earlier, like I said, I had to powder up my face a little bit because I was getting really oily. But once I put powder on, it looked really great again. No problems. As of right now, after a couple hours, maybe like 2 hours after I had powdered my face, it is starting to get like really cakey around this area again, like I said. And it was raining out, so it was really like humid and like gross and wet. So my face feels really tacky and like oily, and I just feel really cakey. You know when you feel like you just want to take all your makeup off? Like, that's how I feel right now. So it is getting really cakey right here. It's like wearing off. I'll go ahead and like kind of zoom you guys in a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see how cakey it looks. And then my indentation marks right here on my like mouth area, like I said, I get really like cakey around there too. So I mean, honestly, when I first put on this foundation, it was absolutely amazing. I loved the coverage, I loved the finish, everything like that. And then about maybe 5 hours into the day is when it started getting kind of more cakey on the face, and it started like seeping my oils through, everything like that. But other than that, I have to say I kind of like this foundation. I wouldn't say if you're going to be going out partying all night that it would be the one, because it does kind of cake up once your oils seep through. So if you're oily, just keep that in mind if like you're going to go out at night and wear it. I don't recommend that. I would say more just like a daytime makeup look, everyday makeup. I would say that's the best thing that it would be for, because it's not something that's like 24-hour all-nighter like the Urban Decay foundation or like 15-hour wear Smashbox foundation that I usually use. It's nothing like that that's going to stay on. I'm sure once I just like wet my face, it's just going to come right off because I'm like an oil slick right now. So I wouldn't recommend it for long wear foundation if you're going to be out all night, but throughout the day foundation, something like that, I would say it's really, really nice. But yeah, I can't wait to take my makeup off because it's been such a long day and I hate feeling like really, really cakey and everything. So I'll leave all details about the products down below in the down bar, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. Thanks for coming along with me on my day and my journey and testing out this foundation. I hope that my review was helpful enough for you guys to kind of like figure out if you want to buy it or not. I would say definitely go ahead and try it out and see how you like it for yourself, because I think it's a great foundation. I don't think I'm going to return it because I like it just for like an everyday type of makeup look. So I don't think I'm going to return it. I think I'm going to keep it. And yeah. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, more reviews for any type of makeup or like wear tests, things like that, because I had a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, give it a thumbs up if you want to see more. Leave me some comments down below. Make sure you subscribe so you can become part of the fam here on YouTube. And also follow me on all my social medias. I have all my links down below. So make sure you go follow me on everything like that so you can be up to date with all my new videos, things like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!